Now, Action 10 Chief Meteorologist Sharon Ray with your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Good afternoon. We're starting our week on a warm note. We hit 79 today. That's a good 10 degrees above average and started the morning with only 60 degrees. These warm temperatures will persist into tomorrow. And for now, we also have a little bit of rain coming through. It hasn't been much. In fact, it's hardly wet the ground in spots. But we do have a few light showers coming in from the southwest, and anything that's moved through the north has already pulled off the coast of Rockport. So not a lot of rain, maybe a couple hundredths at best out of this, as this little narrow band here up to Alice is pushing to the east northeast, and all of this will be out of here by about 9 o'clock tonight. We start drying out again, and we'll stay warm overnight with our south wind. We do have that south breeze blowing in Corpus Christi. It's 70 degrees right now, still pretty windy, 23-mile-an-hour winds. That dew point has come up to the lower 60s. That means we're in for a warmer night tonight. Rockport 69 right now, an 11-mile-an-hour wind, and we see the cloud cover rather persistent across the area in Kingsville as well, with 75 degrees and a 20-mile-an-hour wind. So tonight we do stay pretty breezy. This is 7 in the morning tomorrow. We've got our south winds about 15 to 20 miles an hour. As we go through the day tomorrow, it's a breezy afternoon and warm too. The big change comes Wednesday morning. You can see the south winds here still going on tomorrow night, and then they start to shift around. Here's 6 in the morning Wednesday. There it is. That's the front, and you see how the wind speeds pick up too. It's going to be much cooler and windy with gusts of 35 miles an hour Wednesday early in the day as that colder air is working its way into the area. So with that, we are in for another warm day tomorrow, but then we see those big changes. Here's your forecast then for tonight. We're only dropping to 66 degrees in Corpus Christi, low to mid 60s across the area tonight with a lot of cloud cover. Those clouds break up tomorrow and we'll have a warm day. In fact, shorts weather tomorrow, reaching into the low to mid 80s, even some upper 80s in our inland areas, and we'll have a mix of clouds and sun. That breeze coming in from the south picks up a bit, and we see those temperatures climbing to 78 at the Naval Air Station, Ingleside, 82, 85 Corpus Christi. Look at these inland temperatures near 90 degrees near Falfurrias and 88 at Freer. That's some pretty warm early February weather for at least one more day before we cool. So this upper level wave is going to pull to the east. Then we await our cold front, which is sitting to the north. This is going to pack a punch, especially in northern Texas, where they could see up to 6 inches of snow. They've got winter storm watches out for much of North Texas, including Midland up to Lubbock. And we're looking at snow by tomorrow night and early Wednesday. Well, we're not going to get snow here, and we only are looking at a little bit of rain possible too. So it's going to be fairly dry, but what you're going to notice is that temperature change. Let's take a look. This is tomorrow. Notice tomorrow morning we start off very mild. You won't need the jackets at all tomorrow. It's going to be a warm day. That south wind and temperatures in the 80s with 70s right at the beaches tomorrow. As we get into tomorrow night, we're still in the 60s much of the night, but here comes the front. And you can see there's only some very light showers out ahead of that front near Beeville by 5 in the morning Wednesday. May get a little wet in parts of the coastal bend early Wednesday, but it doesn't look like a lot of rain. What it does look like is a big drop in temperatures. Here's in the morning, 8:30 Wednesday. Notice we stay in the 50s all day for much of the area. It's going to be cool and windy. Well, like usual, it doesn't stay. The cold air quickly starts to move back out, and by Friday, we're already back up into the 70s, and the weekend's looking above average on temperatures, but there's very little rain in the forecast. In fact, only that slight chance of a few showers early Wednesday morning. Here is your 7-day forecast then. Tomorrow's warm and partly cloudy. Temperatures, though, drop Wednesday through the day. They continue to fall, and by Wednesday night, we're talking upper 30s to low 40s. It's going to be cold Wednesday night, cold Thursday night, and then we start warming back up this weekend with sunshine to start the weekend. We'll be back with more news right after this.